I think the thing that makes me ready to play is that raunchy smell of my shoulder pads. Now, they're the same shoulder pads I sweat in every day. I know it's time to go to war when I put on my shoulder pads. And you walk in a locker room before the game, you smell all the heat, the Flexol, the Bengay, and all that stuff.
As soon as you walk in there, just the aroma and the smell of it. Yeah, to a lot of people it's nasty, but to a football player, yeah, walking into a stinky locker room, hey, we're back, here we are.
Is getting my ankles taped, every day, the ankles taped. I can hear right now, I can hear the sound of the tape, being pulled in and put on. Like some people, I guess swimmers could smell the chlorine, I almost can smell the tape.
I love that feeling you get in your stomach before that game, man. It just, it's almost like when you're a little kid, and I know we've all gotten into fights or something like that, or gotten to a pushing match early on in the day, and at 3 o'clock that bell's gonna ring, and you gotta go get, everybody knows what I'm talking about. 3 o'clock you gotta go fight, and you have to go fight. It's that same feeling. It's that same feeling in game time, and your stomach gets a little queasy. Feels like you gotta go to the restroom about 10 or 15 times before the game. That's the feeling that I like, because that's when you know the lights are about to come on and you're about to go fight, you're about to go battle.
When the players are stretching, when I get done, I try to touch base with every player.
Hey, welcome back. It's nice to have you, man. Nice to have you. Blue Bell, one at a time. Let's have some fun today, man. Let's go.
Right before the game, say after you come in from pre-game warm-up, just the locker room before the game.
You come off the field, and you've got about that 2 minutes by yourself at your locker. You can hear a pin drop. It's quiet before the coach comes out to give his final pep talk to the team. Look at the pictures in my locker of my family, and in that regard, get my mind right before I have to go on the field to do battle.
Walking down that tunnel at Texas Stadium, you walk down that tunnel, and it's on.
In that dark before a game and being able to have a little bit of vision of what's happening out there and then walking into that burst of activity and color and music and excitement.
At home, when they introduce the offensive team and being able to run out of the helmet in between the Gold Rush cheerleaders and in between the line of players, and that really gets me going emotionally.
3-4 minutes now before the kickoff, and our offensive coordinator, he does his sound check. All he says is, "Hey, Pate, can you hear me?" I just kind of give him the thumbs up, and that's the last sign that, like I said, kickoff is really, really close, and that they have a chance to go out there and play.
Everybody's in this big huddle, trying to get each other fired up. The type of things that come out of your mouth that you're glad mom doesn't hear.
You were kind of standing on the sideline and they're playing the national anthem, and it was just winding down. And I don't really know how to describe it, but all the guys that ever coached know what I'm talking about.
All of a sudden, I'm standing there, and the national anthem's playing, and there's 80,000 people that are coming out, standing on their feet, waiting to see this battle.
We had to stand still and listen to the national anthem. Oh man, I researched and relived my life, the meaning of everything I've ever done, and it was so special to know that we were getting ready to play, because it was the greatest time.
Like when we play the Chiefs, it's just something about when right during the national anthem it says the home of the brave, they all 75,000 say the home of the Chiefs at the same time. And I swear it scared the crap out of me. The first time I heard it, I was like, oh my God, they're about to jump us, And ever since then, I look forward to hearing that when we play the Chiefs at their place.
But right before kickoff, right after the national anthem, when you put your headsets back on, and that's locking in. That's almost like a player buckling his chin strap up.
I like the sound of that chin strap buckling. That's awesome. That means it's time to roll, especially when you're sitting on the sidelines and all the guys got their hats off and you're standing there in the group defensively and everybody kind of puts them on and those buckles start, sounding, snapping them on.
And it's straight focus from there. It is straight focus about what I'm about to do to some fella, some father's son, some mother's son, some fella I'm about to impose my will upon it.